gotta tell y'all what my child did. So every day his teacher sends home a point paper showing how many points on a scale of 1 to 10 that he earned that day. So yesterday was Monday, and I picked him up from school. He should have had his new paper, but he comes out and he's got this wrinkly, like, crinkled up paper. I'm like, let me see that. What is that? And I notice it's his point paper from last week. So on the paper, I can tell that he wrinkled it up into a ball and then unwrinkled it. But why? So I'm looking at this paper, and I notice on Thursday, he got a 4. And on Friday, he had got a 5. I told him 2 weeks ago that if he brought home all 10s last week, Monday through Friday, 5 10s in a row, that I would get him a VR headset. And Monday, he had gotten a 10. And I said, that's great. Like, are you going to get 10s the rest of the week? And he said, of course. And although I didn't think about it, I just assumed that he had done well all week last week. I've been working over at work a lot lately, so some days my parents had to pick him up, and I assumed that they had checked the paper and they had initialed it. But as I'm looking at this paper, I noticed my initials were on it for Thursday. And it looked almost exactly like my initials when I write them. But there was a small little spot that gave it away that I could tell it wasn't mine. So I'm like, Jackson, who wrote my initials there? He said, I don't know, the teacher must have done it. No, the teacher initials in the box beside that. Oh yeah, Pat must have done it. Okay, it's possible, because it's definitely not Jackson's handwriting. So then I called my stepdad, and I'm like, hey, Bill, did you sign my initials? Like, you usually sign yours, but I'm just asking because I didn't write these. It wasn't him. Y'all, my second grader, my 7-year-old second grader, thought all on his own, I don't want to be grounded again this week, so I'm just going to write my mom's initials for her. Hide the paper overnight so that I can take it back to school on Friday for my teacher to sign Friday. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I was in high school before I ever thought or even attempted to sign my mom's signature, and I was too afraid to do it. I had one of my friends do it for me, and it was the day that I had skipped school. It was the first and only time that I did it, because I left my unexcused absence on the coffee table, and my stepdad found it. And instead of asking me about it, he called the school to ask them if I was there that day. Obviously, I wasn't there that day. There's an excuse right there telling you that I was not there. Why do you... So not only was I grounded at home, but I then got a Saturday school at school for skipping school because my stepdad called and narked me out.